Just getting L's everywhere.
Danny, what about you? Favorite moment that sticks out?
Yeah, sort of like Rodney's, the realization moment that this is like a calling, this is something.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Daniels. Maravich is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Bosch. And it's Rice in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, we've got Russell. Michael Jordan is out there with Baylor. Then there's Pippen. And it's Olajuwon in at the center, filling out the middle. Oh, we get to see, Brent, 2 of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Now, here's Jordan. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. And the dunk by Baylor.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. They get a hand on it. Inside. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Pass to Bosch.
0.
Pass to Daniels. Maravich against Baylor. No good from Maravich.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brent, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
That's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. They've had a lot of great players, but, man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
Puts up a deep 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Outside, Russell. Jordan inside. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Olajuwon. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Maravich against Baylor. Right side, Maravich. To the wing on the left. Here's Rice. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
From about 19 feet, a nice shot by Jordan.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Knicks. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
Well, right now for the Knicks, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
First personal foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And he makes the first. Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up, Greg. How does a team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover for missing bodies.
And so Baylor nails both of them. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Now, here's Jordan. Following the shot by Penny Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Baylor.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Michael Jordan.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Pete Maravich. At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mutombo is checked in for Olajuwon. Cooper comes in for Baylor. And Paul subbed in for Michael Jordan. And he makes the first but misses the second. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Pippen. Back to Paul. New York moving the ball around. Here's Cooper. Now the pass to Paul. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
10-4.
Here's
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Maravich kicks to Phillips. Cooper the pass to Paul. Passes it to Pippen. Mutombo inside. He's covered by Daniels. Mutombo misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Maravich against Cooper. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
Heat on D. 6-point game. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Russell. New York needs to get off a shot. Beyond the arc. And it's Cooper missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Daniels with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Daniels passes to Maravich. Count that bucket. Maravich has got 6.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Cooper with the bucket.
Michael Cooper.
The Heat trailed by 6.
Knicks lead 12-6.
Phillips passes to Harrison. Back to Billups. Driving to the basket. Daniel. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Chauncey Billups.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul.
The first
Second
one
team
falls.
foul.
Anytime Paul gets here, you can bet that he's going to step to the line
Chris Paul.
and knock him down.
And both free throws good from Paul.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Harrison. The three-pointer, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a
That's
hand
the end of the first
on
quarter
that
with
deep
the
ball.
score.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
14. The Heat. 8.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Michael Jordan.
So with Bird sitting on the bench, here's the
Knicks
5 for
lead.
Tom Thibodeau right now.
16. 8.
Olajuwon is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to
First
deep
team
playoff
foul.
runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Jordan. It's not going to go for him. Solid defense right there from Billups. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Chris Bosh. And Paul gets it to go in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart
Knicks
of that
lead.
defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Timeout call.
Timeout, Miami.
And there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the
Making a
heavy
move
minute
that way.
loads that can
Back
result
with
from
your
those
Knicks.
games
City
that go
answer.
into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Chris Bosh. And it's Paul missing. The Heat trailed by 8. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Olajuwon with the block. They recover it. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, he's an explosive
Penny
athlete
Hardaway.
with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Olajuwon's got the lead up to 8 now for
Knicks
the Knicks.
lead 20-12.
Hardaway against Paul. Back to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Over Paul. Hardaway, no good. New York leading by 8. Paul passes to Jordan. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Hardaway. Baylor with the steal. To the inside, Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Hakeem
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of moves generates. He just has that
22,
natural
12.
explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's Rice. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Baylor. And it's Rice with the rebound. The Heat trailed by 10. And there's Penny Hardaway on the assist from Rice.
Penny Hardaway.
Hardaway has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
Feeds it to Paul. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Defensive foul.
And he's at
charge
nearly
to
90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And that one falls for Paul. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA
Miami.
Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. It makes for a more level playing field.
Pippin's checked in for Baylor.
City Kicks.
The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Take a look at the Heat, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And when you look at Miami, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced
Second
it.
personal
I think
foul.
every great team
Second
welcomes
team
the
foul.
challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do
Coming
it on a
onto the
nightly
floor
basis.
for your
Cooper,
New York
who's checked in
Knicks.
for New York.
Michael Cooper.
Here's
2
Daniels.
minutes remaining in the
His shot
first
is
half.
good,
2
making him a
minutes.
perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again.
Mel
On a
Daniels.
lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Got a piece of it. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Cooper. No good from Bosch.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
So it's New York now, following the miss by Chris Bosch. Offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Remains New York ball.
Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. And you look at Pippen, 5th in the NBA, very crafty player.
And he's been a rock for them defensively.
Out of bounds.
Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Coming onto the floor
And New
for
York
your
making a
New York
change.
Knicks.
Russell's checked in.
Bill Russell.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They went to Miami for their last
Out of
meeting
bounds.
with the Heat and came out with a win.
New York
Yeah,
ball.
let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Jordan dishes to Pippen. Over Rice. The putback. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Bosch has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels scoring
Mel
his 3rd
Daniels.
straight basket in 3 tries.
That's from
And running with a full head of steam, but it's completely under control. control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. And now it's only a 5-point New York lead. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Cooper, the pass to Olajuwon. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Harrison. Back to Daniels. Fires the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks leading by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 5. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball. And that means playing with force, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think of it? And that does it for our halftime show.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Ginobili on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Maravich. Bosh is out there with Daniels. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Rice, and at the 3, the small forward, Olajuwon. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 5 rebounds tonight. Maravich dishes to Bosh.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Bosh.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, high percentage lead for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Jordan.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Back to Baylor. And Baylor throws it down.
Baylor.
And the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Hardaway. No good there. Great D that time from Jordan. Baylor kicks to Jordan. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And he comes up with the deuce.
Michael Jordan.
And it's a 9-point New York lead.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
A chance to check out stats for Bosh. How his last 10 games have gone. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. There's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better.
33.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Here's the teardrop.
Out of bounds.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Elijah for the Knicks. Mutombo comes in for Elijah.
Substitution
And
on
Paul
the court.
subbed in for Jordan. The Heat also with the sub. Barry's checked in for Chris Bosh. The Heat trailed by 11. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Very careful there. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Knicks.
Are just tremendously disciplined
And for the
offensively,
Heat,
always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Pippen, the pass to Russell. Back to Pippen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's an illegal screen.
A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them. You can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Cooper, he's checked in for New York. Ball against Billups. Here's Barry. Scoreless thus far. Miami no good on that time either.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Baylor. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
It'll go, and the New York Knicks cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Daniels. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Cooper. Outside Russell. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Outside Baylor. It's hauled in by Barry.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Ball against Billups. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball.
.132 left in the third. Outside Baylor.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And taken away by Paul. And the pass to Cooper. Paul with the ball. Billups picks him up defensively. They get it again. Passes it to Cooper. Over Hardaway. Russell inside. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Harrison. Now Billups. Still without a basket. Fires the three. Harrison no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Baylor, and the layup is good. Baylor's got 10 points.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Paul looking over the floor. Lets it go with the three. It doesn't go for him. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
35.
And now we take a listen to the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
28.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score.
That's a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kicks.
Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. Fundamental basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now.
Knicks lead.
Russell is out there with Elijah. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot. Arizon the pass to Bosch. And the shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Knicks leading by 7.
Arizon.
Outside, Jordan. Lets it fly from 18. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that.
Pass to Bosch.
30.
Here's Daniels. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosch, finding the open man for the easy one.
The pass to Elijah. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Arizon. It's good. Arizon's got his first points of the night.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That's a 2 from Paul. Nails the wide open jump shot. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And things falling for CP3 in this one. The scoring outburst we're getting.
34.
Passes to Arizon. And he drives in, and it's sent back by Russell. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Pippen dishes to Paul. Shoots over Maravich. Paul can't get it to go. The Heat trailed by 7. Right side, Maravich. Here's Daniels. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Daniels has got 10 points here in the second half.
And you guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Maravich pulls it down.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
The Heat making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Right side, Pippen. Jordan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Maravich.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Baylor, he's checked in for Paul.
Timeout
call.
for your New York Knicks.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Elgin Baylor.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. To the paint. Olajuwon against Hardaway. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
How about the killer cool of Olajuwon? He loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hardaway kicks to Rice. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
45.
Down low. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not cool at all. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Ice. Knicks with the rebound. Russell's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. On the wing, Jordan. And he gets the bucket. And now an 11-point Knicks lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Hakeem Olajuwon.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Maravich for 3. That shot no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Outside Baylor. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And
And another guy who's been here since the beginning, Alan, my best friend, because we travel a lot together. What's your favorite 2K TV moment other than?
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. And the Lakers starting five. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Allen in a two-guard. And for Chicago, they've got Stephen Curry. Joel Embiid is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Nash in at the one. And looking at where we're at in the season here, Smitty, you can really see teams starting to round into form.
Especially with strong contenders. But there's always room for improvement, especially since there's a good chunk of the season left.
So the Lakers win the tip. And here's Morant. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Now here's Morant. To the paint. Clock at 6. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
As the point guard, this is Ja's responsibility. Nice job finding the open man.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Leonard. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Steve Nash.
It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
BA, he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State.
Shooting for
this
Los
dude
Angeles.
is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will.
Ja Morant at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Morant. And when you're looking for guys with MVP traits, Smitty, the light really shines on Ja Morant.
It does, BA. Like all the great ones do, Ja can completely take over a game. Elite skills, elite athleticism. He's got a sixth sense for this game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
Here's Nash. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Can't hit from in close. Here's Morant. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Allen on the wing. Leonard outside. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with a board.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Jokic passes to Nash. Outside, Green. It's deflected. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's O'Neal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
On the wing, Curry fires it. O'Neal pulls it in.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
Here's Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic to halt the run. Leonard pulls down the board.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Here's Morant. Oh, powered down with both hands.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Let's hear it one more time.
And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. The Lakers in 5th.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Pass to Nash. Morant with a defensive effort.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Chicago foul.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Curry.
Checking into the game for your Bulls,
Chicago on D.
Klay Thompson.
Still without a basket in the game. To the middle. Here's Duncan.
Tim
and
Duncan.
a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
Assist goes to
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Inside. Here's Nash. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Allen on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Chicago grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Green against Allen. Green, the pass to Jokic. On the break. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Booker. Yep, that one goes.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
And so Moran will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Tatum.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left now in the first quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're really working the paint now.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Moran against Lillard. Pass to Williamson. Tries a 10-footer. That one a little long.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's George. The kick to Tatum. Another shot. O'Neal. Great positioning on the putback.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Thompson. Williamson, right side. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Moran with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
George.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Tatum pulls it in.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now here's Tatum. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Morant, the pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Good work defensively by Randall.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
The Bulls.
Lakers ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
20.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
We've got Green. Nikola Jokic is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Nash in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's the Lakers ball. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home. Leonard on the wing, covered by Jokic. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved in the game, Smitty?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard, taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
You know, Kawhi Leonard can be kind of a mystery off the floor, but when he's playing, his actions speak for themselves.
Here's Nash, guarded by Young. Nash passes to Embiid. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Allen outside from deep 3-point land. Chicago grabs the miss. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels. Guys, one thing seems clear, it should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. They'll like that. Thanks, Allie. Here's Leonard. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And rejected. Allen against Curry. Allen can't get it to go. And it's Green with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And it's the Lakers on the break. Allen can't get it to go.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls,
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Allen. Outside Young. Here's Duncan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Chicago calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Brunson's checked in.
Your Bulls, kids.
And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You look at Chicago, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
When I look at Chicago, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. they still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Green. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Allen can't get it to go.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Brunson taking his time here. Rebound, Trae Young. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Well, one thing we know about Trae Young, he is fearless when it comes to big shots, Smitty.
B.A. Trae Young loves to play spoiler. He embraces being the villain for the opposing fans.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's
2
Duncan.
minutes.
Boy, clanks that one off the back
Tim
iron
Duncan.
and it falls. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
To the inside, Walton. Rebound by the Lakers. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard outside. Can't hit that one. Green with the defensive effort. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Brunson. They get the rebound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Tim Duncan. First personal
Good
foul.
whistle there.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the
And
line
Luke
for
Groom
2,
getting ready for the Lakers.
Bill Walton.
And he makes both free throws. The Lakers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to O'Neal. Chicago grabs the miss. 1:06 left in the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Lillard.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Klay Thompson on the assist.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count. And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Walton. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Tatum. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shot's good by Morant.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Allen against Booker. The 3 is up. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
That's the end
And
of the
so it's
first
Los
half with the
Angeles
score.
liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've had
15.
incredible success defensively, taking away
The
good
Lakers.
looks and pressuring shooters. Well, now we
30.
have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trae, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Bulls shooting a low 26% from the field. Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And the basket by Curry.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
Chicago foul. Nikola Jokic. First personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal.
Good on the second one. Now Curry. Down low. Leonard against Green. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Draymond just fooling the D with the shot fake.
O'Neal.
He has really worked on making that an effective part of his
personal
offense.
Foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Draymond Green.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
For this team, Draymond's a true necessity. Does all the little things. Everyone understands how important he is on both ends.
Morant with it. 6 points for him. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
He takes it in. Nash passes to Embiid. Second chance shot. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Bulls basketball.
Here's Nash. No made baskets yet.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Pass to Morant. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside, Green. And here's Curry for 3. The Bulls with another miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver has done a 180. Once in favor of raising the NBA age limit to 20, he now supports lowering it back to 18. He said it's the right thing to do, adding that the opportunity to work with players at a younger age on not just skills, but mental health, diet, character, and values could be in everyone's best interest. EA?
Well, it didn't happen yet, Allie. We'll see. Here's Nash. The Lakers with a rebound. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Morant, the pass to Leonard. Here's Duncan. O'Neal inside. Embiid's there. And there's a 3-second violation.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Joel Embiid.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency, just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So both teams making some changes here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Takes a 3. And the basket by Nash. Nash has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Where was the defense there? You can't leave one of Curry's teammates uncovered.
Morant against Curry. And it's Morant missing. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 13. Here's Nash, pounded by Morant. Nash passes to Embiid. And it's rejected. Young looking around. Launches it. Drills it from deep. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Nash. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Kukoc. And that's good from 17 feet.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
2 minutes.
Duncan, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Ja Morant.
Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Nash, guarded by Young. Pass to Embiid, to the paint. Jokic knocks it loose, and stolen by Leonard. Out to the right wing. Back to Young. Here's Duncan. Doesn't go for him. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
The Bulls have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant against Lillard. Pass to Randall. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Tatum against Thompson. Tatum inside. Shoots over Thompson. Tatum passes to Duncan. Shoots over Randall. Off target from the baseline. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one's good.
Paul George.
And the Lakers lead by 16.
The strength of Paul George, able to brush off all the defenders.
George against Booker. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
The Lakers
ahead, up by 16.
44.
And don't go. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Zion Williamson. Green out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Walton in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. O'Neal passes to Duncan. Over Williamson. That one's wide left.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
No good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Jason Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Nash, guarded by Young, and Walton gets it to go.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Allen outside. Young, the pass to Duncan. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Curry. Inside. Green finds Curry. Here's Walton. Pass to Green. Over Tatum. Tatum with the block.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Allen, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Duncan. For three, Allen knocks down the triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And Allen gets it to go.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Curry. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Jokic is checked in for Chicago. And the Lakers also making a switch. Leonard's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
The Lakers on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
First personal foul.
Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
Outside Curry. Launches it from deep. The Bulls with another miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Morant. And the bucket is good.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Can they get it? Count that one.
Well, coming off the pick tight, shoulder to shoulder, and then creating space with the dribble. Nice move from Stephen Curry.
Pass to Allen. On the wing, Tatum, covered by Jokic. And Embiid with the block. Here's Nash, pounded by Morant. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
Tatum passes to Morant. .149 left in the final quarter. Allen outside. The three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Outside Morant. And he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Ja Morant.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Shot clock at 6. Green against Leonard. That's short off the rim. The Lakers dominating the game. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Allen outside. Offensive board. O'Neal misses. Pass to Nash. The floater. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Substitution on the court.
And here's George. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
That is it, Chris. You are...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Luka Doncic out there with John Stockton. Then it's Garnett. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Chamberlain in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Knicks, Pippen is out there with Russell. Then it's Baylor. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Olajuwon in at the center. And we've got two teams, Greg, that have built up some momentum coming into this one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, both sides have had a successful stretch here recently, but this will be a test of will and preparation.
Olajuwon with the block. Here's Jordan, and there's the drive, and then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Now here's Stockton. Garnett high post. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Connects, the jumper drops.
Scottie Pippen.
Now Stockton.
Knicks lead.
He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Passes it to Doncic. Puts up a three. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Here's New York. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
John Havlicek.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Here's Pippen. Keeps it alive, and it's Russell with that extra effort.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Chamberlain. Kicks to Doncic. Back to Chamberlain. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Jordan outside. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. 4 on the shot clock. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. And it's on John Havlicek. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Defensive foul charged to John Havlicek. That's his first personal.
Free throw good, Jordan. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players play big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you just have to keep building.
For your Knicks City Dancer, let me hear you once again.
And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Chris Paul?
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Here's Jordan. It's good on the putback.
And way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
High arcing shot, and Doncic finishes inside.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
The Knicks leading by 8. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Jordan with it. Picked up by Stockton. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Ring shot on the way. They get it back.
New York foul. Scottie Pippen.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
First team foul. Wilt Chamberlain at the line.
He misses the free throw. Always interesting, isn't it, Doris, to watch and see how teams settle into themselves and become what they're going to be as the year goes on.
You know what, Kevin? After a certain amount of games, teams know who they are and how they win. So does their competition. And so it gets harder and harder to surprise opponents as the season goes on.
Chris Paul checked in for Scottie Pippen. Olajuwon kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Celtics trailed by 7. Here's Pierce. Drives to the hoop.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Karl Malone's checked in for the
Karl
Celtics.
Malone.
The pass to Wade. Here's Robertson. Olajuwon with the block. Jordan inside. Wade is covering. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Robertson passes to Malone. Popped up there for Wade. And he lays it straight in.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Here's Paul. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Karl Malone.
That one on Malone. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And he can't get the first one. Cooper, he's checked in for the Knicks. That one misses. Doris, what we appreciate about the Celtics, typically they take good shots, like in the regular season. The record reflected that. The postseason, though, last year, a little different story.
Kevin, they certainly have a coaching staff that is highly analytics-driven, which obviously means very heavy emphasis on those three-point shots and the ones right at the rim. But, you know, typically in the postseason, defenders take away your best options.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Cooper. Malone against Paul. Second shot opportunity. Malone gets the bucket.
You watch Malone, he just loves the challenge on a nightly basis.
Paul looking over the floor. New York, no good that time either.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the...
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
On the court for the Celtics. Garnett is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Stockton. Then there's Doncic, and it's Havlicek in at the small forward spot.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Baylor, he's checked in for Russell. And the second free throw, good. The Knicks with the lead. Cooper the pass to Mutombo. Ball outside. And it's good, 2 points. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
That was Paul opportunistic on the inside in that instance.
18-14.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Right side, Pippen. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Celtics trailed by 4. Here's Garnett. Banked in off the glass. Garnett's got 5 now.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Outside Baylor. Cooper against Doncic. Cooper kicks to Baylor. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. In third, the Knicks.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Doncic passes to Garnett. It's good. This game is all even.
That's from...
Well, at his age, for Kevin Garnett, it's about the passion and toughness allowing him to be successful.
That's a 2 from Paul, and Baylor throws it down.
Elgin
Baylor.
Baylor.
See a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Stockton. It's rebounded by Baylor. Baylor's got 4 rebounds now tonight from the high post. That one misses. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Garnett outside. Stockton outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And Paul gets it to go in.
You have to stay under control and don't let the dwindling shot clock pressure you. For Chris Paul, that's never a problem.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We know Doors officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Olajuwon comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Cooper. Wade finds Malone. Back to Wade. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
Well, listen, this is far from the strength of Dwayne Wade's game, but you got to guard him from outside the arc because if you give him a little bit of space, he'll make that.
Baylor, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Golden State Warriors.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
And again, New York turns it over. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Lets it go from deep. Boston again missing. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. A deep 3 from Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Here's Wade. He takes it in, and then Wade slams it in.
Wade.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Baylor. .107 left to play here in the second quarter. Paul for three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Baylor passes to Olajuwon. Ball against Robertson. It's tipped. Passes it to Jordan. Over Robertson. Here's Russell. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Wade slams it in.
Well, the power of D. Wade. Once he's deep inside, he is ready to send it in with authority.
18 feet out. Jordan's shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Paul Pierce.
And here is Jordan. Sweet little floater. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Yeah, you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
It's a tie game in New York. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy. New York came out ready to play. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. As the first quarter came to a close, however, they found themselves up by just 4. Moving into... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Russell is out there with Pippen. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Jordan. And it's Baylor in at the 2. Havlicek. And it's sent back by Russell. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Celtics ball.
Wade up top, defended by Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Russell. And they're running. Here's Pippen. Russell. And it's Russell with that extra effort. Russell's got 6 points.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Here's Wade. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Olajuwon. Havlicek against Pippen. Shoots over Havlicek. Pippen missing again.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Clearly a foul.
Scottie Pippen. Third personal foul.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the
First
game.
team foul. John Havlicek. At the line, 2 shots.
That's good from Havlicek.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Atumbo is checked in for Olajuwon, and it's Cooper in for Baylor. Chamberlain's checked in for Boston. Stockton comes in for Dwayne Wade. Both free throws good from Havlicek.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Cooper against Doncic. And here's Jordan outside. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. He kicks to Havlicek. Doncic outside. The rebound by Cooper.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game, the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
That was your Knicks City Dancer.
Teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. And their journey is just getting started. That'll be the 2nd of 7 straight on the road.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 5. Pull from the top of the key. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Shoots from the elbow. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
New York ball.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play.
Michael Cooper
with the bucket.
From
Boston trade.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Stockton with it. Still yet to score. Here's Doncic. Back to Stockton. Boston needs to get off a shot. Just 3 to shoot. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6. Here's Cooper. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Michael Cooper.
Cooper's got his 2nd basket.
Knicks lead 35-33.
Pippen against Havlicek.
2 minutes remaining.
He dishes it to Garnett.
2 minutes.
The shot misses. Nice D from Russell.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Havlicek against Pippen. Jordan looking around. And again, it's New York.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
To the middle. Teardrop shot.
Luka
On that
Doncic.
shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to
Assisted
2 on the
by
bucket from Doncic.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
New York. Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
For the Knicks, Olajuwon's checked in for Russell. Baylor
City
comes in for
Dancer.
Cooper. And it's Paul in for Michael Jordan. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Malone's checked in for Garnett. Pierce comes in for Havlicek. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Doncic. And it's Robertson in for Stockton. Back to Paul. Over Robertson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Wade can't hit. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pippen dishes to Olajuwon. Ball against Robertson. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 7 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball
35.
inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Chamberlain. Olajuwon with the block. Pippen kicks to Paul. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. The pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Chamberlain. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
That's the end of the third
And we've watched
quarter.
3 so far in this one.
The
New York
Knicks.
ahead. And now we take a listen to the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
The Celtics.
One shot. Then when we make the miss, run.
And your Knicks City Kids.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, we've got Wade. Chamberlain is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Robertson. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. Baylor against Havlicek. Knicks with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Short. Tries from 7. Not going to go that time. Celtics trailed by 4.
That's only the first
Celtics
turnover,
foul.
guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
The Celtics making
Second
a switch
personal
here.
foul.
Stockton's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Here's Paul.
John Stockton.
Pass to Baylor. The 19-foot shot. The shot by Paul, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Havlicek. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Dikembe Mutombo.
It's going to be on Dikembe
personal
Mutombo.
First team
And
foul.
breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They made a point to protect the rim,
Artis
challenging
Gilmore.
shots all game long, and the block total
At the
is
line.
off the
2
charts.
shots.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And New York making a change here. Russell's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Garnett comes in for Chamberlain. And Doncic is subbed in for Robertson. And he's good on the second. Now Paul. Pass to Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Boston.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game.
Moving
Just
straight.
a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
New York.
Thanks,
ball.
David. New York leading by 5. Here's Paul Olajuwon trying to break free. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Celtics shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Got a piece of it. Baylor with the steal. Ball against Doncic. Throws it up high. And he gets the whistle. 2
Knicks
free throws
foul.
coming up.
Elgin Baylor.
This guy's such
First
a
personal
tough
foul.
cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so
Second
many
team
ways.
foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Baylor. Havlicek with the rebound. Celtics trailed by 3. Inside and stolen by Russell. Here's the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Artis Gilmore. First
one
foul.
falls for.
First team foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Ball against Stockton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
Second
When
personal
you
foul.
talk about guys who just know how to
Third team
play
foul.
the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
John Stockton. At the line. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
There's not a lot of players who see the floor as well as Stockton. A skillful passer and a master of the pick and roll.
And Stockton drops them both. And so here is New York. They've led by as much as 10. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That's the first of 6 played on the road. Here's Baylor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Elgin Baylor.
And the Knicks lead by 5.
Well, we've seen that
Knicks
movie a few
lead.
times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Stockton passes to Doncic. Celtics passing it around. Shots good by Gilmore.
Artis Gilmore.
That's about the worst defense I can
from
imagine a team playing
John
coming down the stretch.
Havlicek.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The shot by Stockton, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Baylor gets the bucket.
And what's
Elgin
unique about
Baylor.
Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really
Knicks lead.
good off of either shoulder. Just
47,
great
42.
extension and body control.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Boston.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Bill Russell.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work.
2 minutes
And
remaining.
boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And it's Doncic missing.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Defensive foul charged to John Havlicek. That's his third.
And here is Doncic. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the wing. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from John Havlicek.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Knicks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
5 to shoot. Here's Russell. And it's good for 2. Russell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
Saw the opportunity to put this away.
56,
did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Doncic against Baylor. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt.
Team Unlimited Championship.
This week on NBA 2K TV.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. And for the Heat, one thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Pass to Rice. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Drexler. Soft touch off the glass.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Hardaway, the pass to Daniels. Back to Hardaway. Antetokounmpo with the block. And they recover it. Just 2 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pass to Bryant. Rebounded by Daniels. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Maravich. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Frazier. Here's Drexler. That three's off the mark. Pass to Rice. And there's the drive. Blocked.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Miami ball.
Here's Hardaway. 9 points in his last outing. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Daniels. Miami, no good that time either.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And here's Bryant outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
It's a one-on-one situation. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bryant, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Heat have gone only 1 of 6 so far. To end the drought. Hardaway's shot is good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Frazier, the pass to Bryant. No good with the triple. Miami trailing. Right side, Hardaway. The ball's knocked loose. To the middle. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Daniels passes to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Alley-oop. Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
Penny Hardaway.
Here's Frazier, defended by Hardaway. Frazier, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
For 3, Hardaway, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Frazier, the pass to Antetokounmpo. A minute 42 left in the first. Pass to Frazier. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Daniels passes to Maravich. Now Hardaway. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Drexler. On the mark with the 15-footer. Drexler's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Miami calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
So the Kings making a change here.
Your Heat Youth Dancers.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Heat, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
I think for the Heat, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Bryant, no good.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
A nice shot by Rice.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
The Kings have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Here's Bryant. It's good. Bryant's got 9.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Here's Harrison. Gets a very good look and converts.
Paul Harrison.
Now here's Bryant. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Fires the 3. And no good. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Your Miami Heat. 15. The Kings. 15.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And for the Kings, Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Barry. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Moncrief. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Moncrief's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Bam Adebayo is a defensive force. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "He makes us different. Our team is built around his toughness and his versatility. You can count on one hand in this association how many guys can literally guard 1 through 5. And he's at the very top of that list. That's unique unto itself, Brian."
Yeah, very special, Alan. Thanks for that. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Rose. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Chauncey Billups. Second personal
You know, there's
foul.
some great ball handlers in the league today,
Second
but
team
maybe
foul.
not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, BA. Passing
Shooting
is
for
the emphasis,
Sacramento.
not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And Billups gets it to go. Billups has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rose outside. Here's Moncrief. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Sidney Moncrief.
And the Kings lead by 4.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to McAdoo. Here's Drexler to the inside. Here's Reed. And the shot's good.
Willis Reed.
Reed's got his first 2 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Sacramento foul.
The Heat making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Holmgren's checked in.
First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second
Substitution
quarter.
on the court.
Back to Hardaway. Over Rose. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Kings leading. Rose outside. Pass to Moncrief. Launches a 3. Barry pulls it in. For Miami, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Maravich. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Rose outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Heat ball.
And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top rookie rim protectors over this past month. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
His defensive anticipation is just excellent. He changes as many shots as he swats.
Here's Hardaway, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Rose outside. Fires from deep. Moncrief, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Maravich, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
First personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento.
That one misses for Rose.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Maravich with the bucket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with a lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Daniels passes to Hardaway. Here's Harrison, covered by Bryant. Here's Harrison. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Bryant. Harrison misses. .116 left to play in the first half of basketball. Frazier, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Frazier to the left wing. Tries it from 19. Rose with the bucket.
Derrick Rose.
And now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Outside Hardaway from the top of the key with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Frazier shot is off. The Heat have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. Second team foul. Paul Harrison.
No good on that one. The Kings making a switch here. And he sinks the second. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Bryant. Rose has got 10.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Errors and misses. Gervin, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the wing on the left. Bryant outside. Drops in the layup for 2. 11 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Kings on top, leading by 5.
Miami Heat.
And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Kings. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what you think?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Rose in a shooting guard. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Hardaway. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball.
Sacramento ball.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat.
Kobe
On
Bryant.
Sunday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Utah Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Hardaway. The rebound by McAdoo.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focused on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. Here's Drexler. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot is up. Maravich with the bucket. He has 6.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Shoots from 12. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Now here's Hardaway. He's covered closely. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Frazier, the pass to Drexler. Here's Bryant. Sacramento again missing.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. Reed's checked in for Sacramento.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Drexler. Rice grabs the miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Pass to Reed. Bryant in the high post. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Bob McAdoo. Second personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line,
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he makes both from the line. The Kings have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Bryant, left side. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Bosch. Here's Barry. That's tipped. Here's Moncrief. 5 points in the game. Count that one, Reed.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Maravich, covered by Bryant.
2 minutes.
From about 19. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Kings foul. Kobe Bryant. Second personal foul.
Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. The Kings third.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end.
Now
they
at the
take
line,
their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Maravich. 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Moncrief, the pass to Gervin. And another basket for Sacramento.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Maravich. He's got 10.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Kings?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Moncrief. 5 points in the game. Bryant, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And that one's good. Barry.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Bryant, the pass to Moncrief. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
At the line for the Kings.
First free throw is good.
Moncrief. 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Billups. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Maravich. The putback, and he gets it back.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Pass to Cowens. Here's Gervin. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Maravich, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bryant outside. Banked it in off the glass. Bryant's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one.
With the score.
Kings ahead, up by 5.
Miami Heat.
And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the
45.
fourth quarter when we return.
The Kings.
And now we have a moment to reveal our
50.
State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Pass to Rice. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Drexler. First personal foul.
Ooh, good defensive
First
intensity,
team foul.
but you have to stay in control always. Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive
Now at the
and get
line.
themselves to the line.
Second free throw, no
Glenn
good.
Rice.
And he nails the third. The Kings leading. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Drexler in at the 3. Pass to McAdoo. Antetokounmpo, left side. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Hardaway. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Drexler. Lets it go from 14. McAdoo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
McAdoo.
And the Kings lead by 7.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Inside, Barry. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Barry misses.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Oh, there's the alley. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Timeout called, the Heat.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Frazier to the middle.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Assisted.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible,
Frazier.
let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Rice to end the run. Drops in the 3.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Here's Frazier. And the layup is good off the glass.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Out left to the wing. Barry, the pass to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. The shot by McAdoo, no good. Here's Billups. Over Bryant. Billups' shot is off. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Here's Billups, covered by Bryant. Outside Hardaway, pass to Barry. Back to Hardaway, tipped. Up and in on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
Hardaway, the pass to Bosch. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Kings.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Here's Maravich. Excellent D there from Bryant.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for coming.